Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you. All right, I have been asked a lot about a follow-up on the Savage B22 Precision. So we're gonna get into it here in just a minute. I'm actually at the range, just got finished shooting it, doing a lot of ammo testing. And I'll just kind of show you a little bit on the rifle here. I've got the Savage B22 Precision, I've got the AccuTac bipod, and just a cheap Bushnell Trophy, I think it's a 3-9. The scope's not all that great. I got it free. So, you know, it is what it is. I just stuck it on there because I had it, but I will be upgrading to a better scope. It definitely deserves one. And we'll look at the groups here in just a second. I'll just show you that I'm at the range. Just got finished shooting right here, all laid out in the prone, you know, blasting down there. I shot at 50 yards. If you haven't checked out Texas Gun Experience, please do. Great place to shoot. I love it. It's awesome if you want indoor shooting. So, but anyway, back to the Savage. So I used my little sandsock bags here. Y'all have seen those before. And used the bipod, you know, the AccuTac. I had it raised all the way up, had some sandsocks under there to try to level it out. Getting some scope shadow, you know, quite a bit more out of the inexpensive scope. However, I managed to put up these groups and we'll take a look at them. I don't want to make this video long. I didn't really want to show you just me sitting there laying in the prone shooting it because it's kind of boring, but I did save the groups and we'll take a look at them now. Started out right here at the top. This was at 50 yards with a Gila 40 grain, 10 rounds. So that's a total of 10 rounds. I don't have a quarter. Actually, here's a piece of brass, I think this is a 9mm. So I'll kind of show you here, but this is a 9mm. So there is 10 rounds of a Gila 40 grain. So it gives you an idea. Not my best by any means. That was with first starting out. That's the very first 10 round group. Then I went over at 50 yards with 10 rounds at Winchester 30 grain or 36 grain. Not that great. Then we come down here. This is 50 yards, 10 rounds, CCI green tag. That actually did a lot better. Had a couple of flyers. You know, I'm not the best precision shooter in the world. I never claimed to be. And then, you know, like I said, we had a couple of flyers. And then I tried the Lapua Center X. This is what X-Ring recommended. Matter of fact, I have lot 704. I think that's the same one that he has. Managed to get some of those, lot 704. Don't really know if that matters. Like I said, I'm not the precision guy. But here at 50 yards is Lapua Center X. So you can see I had this flyer here. That was me, I felt it. And a little bit right down here. But other than that, pretty decent group. Pretty dang tight. I mean, for what it's worth, there's my thumb. I can cover every bit of it. You know, there's the head of a 9mm. So, pretty dang happy with that, but the Center X and the green tag did pretty good. I've heard green tag, you know, I've heard some people say it's not that great. It actually did pretty nice in this rifle. I've been shooting, you know, the Aguila and the Winchester, just the cheap crap, but I finally was able to find some green tag, and then I was finally able to find the Lapua Center X. If you need some Lapua Center X, Texas Gun Experience actually has it. It's like 14 bucks a box, but you know, I'm sure because of the ammo pricing, you know, the ammo thing that we're in right now, you know, with the COVID, I'm sure that's raised the price, but you know, it's definitely pretty damn good ammo. So what I want to do on the Savage is I definitely want to get a better scope. I see that I'm needing that, and honestly, this is a cheap ass rail. I mean, or excuse me, you know, scope holder, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I forget what the actual terminology is. So it's actually super cheap. I mean, I think I got it on eBay or some crap for like 10 bucks. So I just wanted to start out, you know, kind of seeing what I needed, what I wanted, and definitely I want a really nice scope or a nicer scope, and probably a nicer scope holder. I'm sorry, I just can't remember the name. I put, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then I just started shooting at pigs. 50, I put about 80 rounds today. It ran flawless. I had a couple, well, I think it was the Winchester. Actually had a couple of nosedives, or, you know, where they just wouldn't put in there or fit in there good, and I had to pull it back out, drop the mag, and one popped out, loaded it back in the mag, and then fed it. So, but I had 2 of those today, and I can't remember, I think one of them was Winchester, and I think, actually, yes, actually one of them was the green tag. So, could have just been, you know, something with the nose of the cone of the bullet, but anyway, I mean, this Savage is awesome. I don't even know how many rounds I have through it now, but if you're thinking about a Savage B22 Precision, I know it's not a Voodoo, I know it's not, you know, some $5,000 22 rifle, but I am really, really enjoying this rifle a lot, and I would highly recommend it. So I also did try to change the grip, and I think it'll take like AR-15 grips or something, but I tried to put a bigger one on there, and the screw wouldn't work. So it's actually a little smaller, or smaller length of diameter screw. So it wouldn't work, and my longer screw that I had wouldn't actually fit in there. So, but really enjoying this rifle. Just wanted to give a follow-up because people have asked about it. It's threaded, so you can put a can on it. And I've ran my Dead Air Mask 22 on it, and it's awesome. But you know, from X-Ring saying, you know, that they actually do better without the cans, that's why I chose not to run the can today. But just wanted to do this test with no can, and these are the results. So I appreciate y'all so much. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.